Today I've pulled a card from the Soil Tarot. I think it's actually really called the Regenerative Soil Tarot. So, this one is a little more complicated than like a traditional tarot. So I'm just going to do like a simplified version. So for instance, I've actually already looked at the card this time because I wanted to make sure to get this right. This card's actually called Moonlit Garden, but is the equivalent of the moon. So rather than reading from the small booklet, because it's got kind of a different focus towards like designers and things like that, I'm going to read from the inner tarot for the moon card. So let's go ahead and look at that card. I mean, it's a very beautiful deck. I am just definitely not equipped with the sophistication to read in a deeper way than just sort of a traditional, looking at the book. And so let me find the moon, because this is the equivalent of the moon. Okay, even the strongest people have experienced that swell of emotion that seems to only show up at night. It's as if the sun knows that we prefer not to be seen when we surrender. Keyword: secrecy, illusion, shadow, fear, anxiety, subconscious connection, intuition. The element is water. The moon is a card of mystery, and like anything that's unknown, it can make us feel left in the dark. There's something so daunting about its energy, like we could be swallowed whole by the capacity of its fullness. But I'd like to remind you that it's in the exploration of the dark that we can find depth and meaning in our inner landscapes. Emotions can run incredibly high when the moon appears. Just like the ocean is influenced by its phases, so are we. Similar to the energy of the High Priestess, who also channels beautiful lunar light, we have an opportunity here to dive into the depths of the psyche and explore the subconscious in new and intimate ways. This card has the ability to lift a veil and bring us closer to our intuitive power as well. The moon says, "Admire me. Do not resist or fear the fullness of these feelings or the imperfection of each of your phases." Highly emotional, intuitive, and healing, this card is asking that you look deeper and break through any facades you could be using to cover your true expression. This card offers us another way of putting our intuition into practice and listening to the cues of the universe rather than immediately judging them or yourself. I joke sometimes that this card can indicate the third eye is a little too open. As our intuition blossoms, our psychic senses can feel like they're in overdrive, so be sure to balance all this feminine power with grounding practices that keep you in your body as you explore the depths of your subconscious connection. Dawn will break and appear again, and we will be enveloped in light soon. So while we're here in the dark, why not explore and dance in the shadows? Affirmation: the darkness I find when I close my eyes can feel as nourishing as the warmth of the sun. Connect to your story. Write about a time where your intuition felt so accurate it overwhelmed you. So that is the Moonlit Garden, or the moon, from the Regenerative Soul Tarot deck, and I read for the moon card from the inner tarot. So I hope you got something out of this today, and I hope to see you again soon.